Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. Man, I tell you what, I'm loving the internet. If for nothing else, these women telling you who they are right off the cuff. Remember this video?
Better.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling.
Now, if Red Flag was a person, she would be it. But this guy married her anyway. Now, we got another video of a woman telling a man that if he doesn't give her a big, expensive wedding with all the trimmings, she's gonna call the wedding off.
You really don't want to go through with the wedding?
No, not no courthouse wedding. No, I don't.
Ask you this, you looking for a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I have high standards and I feel like I shouldn't lower them.
Why? Because you just want to do it for the gram. Like, you just want to show off
for the gram. I
for
wanna
social
do it for
media.
me. We supposed to be getting married at a venue. I already told you that's what I want. Big wedding, big dress, big venue. Everything blinged out. You already know what I want.
Because you just want to flex on your little cousins and your peers.
I have high standards too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years.
I thought we was doing this for us though.
We are doing it for us, but we can do it how I said I want it done.
So
if we can't do it how I said I want it done, then we don't have to do it at all. I'm not getting married at no courthouse. What do I look like getting married at a courthouse? Like, that don't even sound right. That's not even a wedding. Like, you being mad cheap right now and mad weird for no reason.
I'm being cheap, but you want a
You
whole
are
cruise
being
right
cheap.
now.
Okay,
You
and
ain't had to pay
we
a
in a
dollar.
cruise. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm used to dealing with people with money who are able to get me whatever I need, whenever I want it, however I want it.
She says she's used to people with money who give her what she wants when she wants it. This was dude's cue to exit stage left. There's no reason he should be still sitting here talking to her about this.
You broke, say that. If you broke, just say that, because you being mad cheap and it's mad weird. So that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm used to. You know what I come from. So
I'm saying, but you know, it ain't never been nothing broke about me. Everything you ask for.
you acting like it.
Everything you ask for, you get. You know what I'm saying? But
Everything
this is
but
the
this.
one thing.
Nah.
So he knew what she was about already. He was giving her everything that she wanted before now. Now he wants to try to put his foot down and limit the money. This is why you don't give these women anything that they want, because she'll expect it ongoing.
That's not what I'm used to. So give me exactly what I'm asking for, and there's no problems.
So what am I? Is this supposed to be like some sugar daddy type situation, or you want me to be your husband?
If that's what you want to call it, if you want to call it a sugar daddy because it makes you feel
Nah, I don't want to.
If it makes you feel better saying sugar daddy, then say that. But
I mean, that's what you put me in the
I'm
mind
not putting you in the category as being a sugar daddy. I'm just telling you what I'm used to.
Now,
You know what I come
she
from.
feel
You know
crazy.
what I'm used to. You know what I'm
Sound
used
crazy.
to, so I don't care how it sounds.
You're putting these crazy stipulation on our wedding because
It could be that.
like how you sound.
Are you broke? Can you afford it? Can you afford it?
Is the ocean wet?
Okay then. So
Alright
what are you
then.
complaining about?
What you mean? Can I afford it?
Get it done then.
Make me want to get it done. Like,
No, it's not. Obviously made you want to get it done if you want to marry me. So
all right, but then as soon as the marriage drop, right? What you gonna ask for?
whatever I see that I
You
want.
gonna say you want a big behind house, right?
Right.
You gonna say you want another car, right?
Right.
That's just.
And I expect you to get it.
Fellas, never date these materialistic monsters. And for God's sake, please don't marry them.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. We're not seeing eye to eye on this. Like,
At this point, then, if we're not seeing eye to eye, I don't think it's gonna work then. Because that's just
Run, dude, run.
what it's gonna be.
maybe you should work.
I don't need to work.
That might help. Like,
I don't need to work. What's the purpose of being in a relationship?
cause you want a sponsor.
No.
Like, you don't want to.
I want a man who makes sure I get what I want
You
when I
want
want it.
you
how I
want you
it.
want a sugar daddy. That's what you
If
want.
that's what you want to call it. I want a provider. That's what I call it.
So you being out here on me bring her to the Bahamas, 7 days, bought all her whole wardrobe, paid for everything,
That's what
drinks
you're supposed
and
to
all
do.
that.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not being a provider.
For all you guys who've been following my channel for a while, you already know what I always say. Make sure that the woman that you get with is financially responsible. Because if you don't, you're going to end up with a bugaboo just like this one.
That's your job. Okay.
And you
That's
still
good.
being
Maybe
ungrateful.
we see what I want.
All right, so let's say in an event I couldn't afford no wedding like that.
And we wouldn't be getting married.
So that's what it's about.
That's
then.
exactly what
It's about the money.
It's not about the money. It's about what I want, and what I want is.
But I thought what you wanted
wedding.
was me, though. I thought we was doing this for our love.
We
you
can
know
do
what I'm
that for
saying?
love. That's
See, I
nice.
just want to live like a normal little, nice little, happy, quiet life. But
That's
she want to
nice.
be all festive.
Yes, because I'm a festive
and try to
person,
keep up with
and
the
I like the
Joneses.
best.
Like that's not
I
what
don't
it's
even
about.
know the Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best. And that's
That
what you said
social
you was
media,
gonna give me.
that social
So then
media
do that.
stuff
Live
got
up
your
to your
head
words.
messed
Stop
up.
being
That
cheap.
social media stuff
Live
got
up
your
to your
head
words.
messed
Stop
up.
being
for
cheap.
real.
I'm not.
See, when you don't give her what she wants, she labels you as cheap. And keep in mind, she's not coughing up a dime, and she's not working.
Getting married at no
I mean, there's nothing cheap about me, but I'm just
like,
saying.
That's like a joke right now.
we could be using
what
those
you
expenses for other stuff.
Okay,
I'm
you can
saying
make more money
to-
for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want. So don't ask me to
It
marry
is impossible.
you. Don't ask me to marry you at your local house. That don't even
So
sound
do
right.
you want to marry me or you want to marry my wife?
I want to
Like,
marry at the venue that I picked out.
Wow, she just said, I want to get married at the venue I picked out. See, getting married to him has nothing to do with him.
And that's that. Like, there's nothing else really to talk about. You
I
can give me what I want and don't give me nothing at all. You can marry somebody else at a courthouse. I'm not taking that from you. If you want to get married at a courthouse so bad because that's important to you, you can do it with somebody else.
I have high standards too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years.
Okay, I'll give it to her that she doesn't want to get married at the courthouse. But do you notice she's not trying to do any type of compromising? Grown women understand that in a marriage, you're going to have to compromise from time to time.
It's just why
Okay.
spend all the extra money for the
Because
same?
that's what I want. That's what I
to
want.
have.
And that's what I'm going to
Right,
have.
so maybe further on down the line,
Okay?
maybe
No.
that could be that
do
could
it right
happen.
the first
but
time and you don't got to do it again. Do it right the first time. You don't have to do it again. If you want to get married at a courthouse, go do that with somebody else. Be cheap with somebody else. But if you want to be with me, you already know. I already said my
And
piece.
this is
I
what
said
I
my
put
piece.
up
I'm not going
with.
to keep talking about it because it's getting redundant at this time.
Why is dude still talking to her about this? She's giving you an out, man. Take it. Fellas, it doesn't get any better than women like this. When he met her, she was materialistic and she was a habitual money waster. Once he found that out, he should have never continued seeing her. But even though he did, he still can escape simply by telling her, no, I'm not giving you a big expensive wedding, and he could just walk away scot-free. This woman is clearly saying that she just wants a big wedding and has absolutely nothing to do with him. Do you know what generally happens to couples who have big weddings?
The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages, I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to him. You know what I mean?
Exactly. This chick is telling this man that she's only about having a big wedding, not about having a successful marriage. Clearly, this guy's never had a sound, logical man in his life, because if he did, he would not be having this discussion with her. And they're in the Bahamas right now, which he paid for at his expense. If I was him, I would just say okay and enjoy her, if you know what I mean, for the rest of the trip. Then once we get back home, I'll tell her it's a small wedding or nothing, and then just let her break up with me. And I'd have no problems with her going around telling everybody that the reason we broke up is because I was cheap.
Look, that's just a party. You have that party with, like, on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money.
For real, after we both have proven to each other that we're meant to be together. But me personally, I still wouldn't spend $100,000 on a wedding. Do you understand what we could do with that kind of money rather than throwing it away on one event that lasts one day?
That's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him, like, for 40 years. Not to have one party.
Right.
So fellas, be warned. If you meet a woman and she's materialistic and feels like you should spend money on her no matter what she wants and when she wants it, and she's talking about a big expensive wedding, these are the type of women to steer away from. I guarantee you, these women will not work a job, not pay one bill for years when you're married to her, and the minute she gets bored with you, she'll have the audacity to file for divorce and take you for every dime that she can squeeze out of you. Don't believe me? Marry one of these habitual money wasters and see what happens. And while you're sleeping in a cardboard box outside with the other homeless people, you can never say, I didn't warn you. Since she's bold enough to tell him that if he didn't have the money to pay for a big wedding, she wouldn't even date him.
All right, so let's say in an event I couldn't afford no wedding like that.
And we
Then,
wouldn't be getting married.
so that's what it's about.
That's
then
exactly what
it's about the money.
Be bold enough to dump her before you sign a document that will allow her to take half your stuff.
You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away.
Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.